Combs has appealed a Manhattan judge's no bail ruling, arguing that he should be freed from jail ahead of his sex trafficking trial. The prosecutors are still pushing to keep him behind bars, and it's based on speculation, his lawyers say. Joining us live, one of our favorites, we call her Meghann V reporter, Meghann Cuniff in the seat for us now. Good to see you again. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Doing well. So there's a lot to go through with this Diddy case, because I'm sure, like you, I have been hearing things about Diddy parties since I was in high school. And so that folklore kind of becomes truth to you, and you then down the line start hearing about charges and we don't know what's true, what's not. So what are the actual accusations? What is he in jail for now?
So the accusations that he is in jail for are 3 federal criminal charges. It's a sex trafficking charge, a prostitution-related charge involving transportation for prostitution, and then also a racketeering conspiracy charge, which is organized crime. So there are a lot of lawsuits swirling around him that have been in play for a while that include a lot of other allegations. But the reason he's in custody right now and what he's really facing serious criminal charges over relates to the lawsuit that we heard about back in November by his former girlfriend of many years, Cassie Ventura, had filed a lawsuit against him that settled very quickly. And the new criminal case against him is very similar to the lawsuit. She is obviously the victim who's alleged in this new criminal case against him.
Okay, how customary, based on these charges, and they are serious, the allegations, for him to stay in jail despite giving up his passport, his family's passports, and saying he will not leave, he'll stay and fight this case? Is it a surprise that he's still in jail?
I don't think it was a surprise to a lot of people, especially who are familiar with federal court, the Southern District of New York, and then the nature of the sex trafficking charge that he faces. Just the charges that he's being held on, there's a presumption that there's detainment, and the judges have said that he hasn't been able to overcome that presumption. He's since petitioned to the Second Circuit Court of Appeal, which is yet to be decided. But I don't think it surprises many people who are familiar with the charges he's facing and just the seriousness of the case that he's with, that he's in custody.
Now, you cover a lot of cases like this where celebrities are involved. We have seen Diddy on MTV Cribs. I'm dating myself just a little bit, but this certainly is a change in lifestyle for him. What do you know about where he is in prison and what that day-to-day life is like?
It's the Metropolitan Detention Center in New York City, last I heard, and it's not a pleasant place. I mean, he is not in any kind of situation that he's used to at all, and I mean, it's hard to get actual confirmation from the jail about what exactly he's going through, but there's no way he's in the general population. Somebody like him would, of course, be kept in isolation for his own safety. So he's, up against some pretty horrible circumstances, and his lawyer acknowledged that really early on. And actually, just in the last few minutes, there was a filing from prosecutors in the defense saying they're getting ready for a hearing tomorrow, and they're saying that Diddy's lawyers are going to request a trial date of April or May of next year. So if that actually does happen, that would be a really fast turnaround. But his lawyer had talked about the need to get this trial happening as soon as possible, just because of the circumstances he's facing in jail.
What kind of an undertaking is that, considering all of the allegations and everything that's happening now? Do we expect for that to be? Did we lose you?
Oh, I think. Oh, here we go. Sorry.
Okay.
About that.
Nope. We can still hear you. So I'm just asking, I guess, how big of a team does Diddy need? How many lawyers do you need for a case like this if they're really trying to get him out?
He has many lawyers, and he has to. I mean, I'm actually going through all his cases right now and putting together a list of all the firms and counsel he has, because it's a lot. And his financial priority right now has definitely got to be paying these lawyers in his criminal case. So the new lawsuits that we've heard about, I mean, in any civil cases, he's going to be able to get stayed while he's focusing on his criminal case. Right now, there are some motions to dismiss in his existing civil cases that he has counsel working on.
Yeah.
But as long as he's charged in criminal court, he's not going to ever have to sit for a deposition in a civil case or anything like that. The focus is definitely on the criminal case and his case there. Oh, here we go.
With us where we can find your merch. I tell you, you definitely have the ear of the streets and millennials and Gen Z. My younger brother is a big fan, so he's like, Mari, Meghann the reporter is tweeting again. She has more on Diddy.
Yes. Here is my website. I do still have some merch left. I was able to sell quite a few mugs, my googly-eyed bee mugs and my Meghann the Reporter mugs. I've got stickers, shirts, and mugs on a Shopify store. It's actually MeghannTheReporter.com. I've still got a few left, so I'm happy to send those out to y'all if you want to place an order.
Nice. And still wondering if you've ever heard from Meghann the Stallion on the brilliant reporting you did during her case as well.
Not yet. You know, I think she's really focused on moving on, and she's got so much going on that, you know, we're kind of doing our own things right now, but maybe we'll meet up sometime.
Well, you're my favorite Meghann's.